All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. Whew. Hey, no matter what happens, I'm just glad this part is over. There's such an energy shift. So, let's go ahead and read and see what is going on with the main story. And when I say the main story, I mean your story. Or so whoever's close to you that we're picking up on today. Yeah. I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason and divine purpose. So let's see what we've got going on. I tell people too, when things are going crazy in the world, like focus on just your neighborhood. Is it crazy in your neighborhood? Is your neighborhood going nuts? Because there's far more of us that can look around and still see a lot of good in people and people trying to do good. You know what I'm saying? And things, I don't know, at least around me, don't seem to be as dramatic as like the news would want you to think it is. So let's get focused in on a specific story. Oh, we got the whip, 11, Jack of Wands. I get the energy that somebody's going through some whiplash right now. Should I read the story for the whip? Sacrifice. It's a bit much. The compassion came out reverse. I feel like somebody's got a loss of compassion, or feel like compassion is lost. There's definitely energy of wanting to let go. Rainbows come after a storm. There's a lot of releasing energy here because there's a completion of a cycle. So there's an energy of like needing to release. There's been a lot of sacrifice here. There's been a lot of things that someone has had to give up. I get give up for their own honor, for the sake of their honor. You know what I'm saying? They didn't. I get the honor. Somebody's always tried to make the honorable choice, right? Based on their own values, and virtues, right? I get a very knightly energy here, right? But I got the energy that they had to sacrifice things for whenever they had to stand up for themselves. I don't know why I get the energy of the Captain Marvel movie. There's that scene where like she's a little girl and she gets knocked down, she gets back up, she gets in a little wreck, she gets back up, and they do that montage where like throughout her life she's been knocked down and had to get back up. I get this kind of energy here. There's a sense of lost innocence. Right? Innocence has been lost somewhere. And I got the fairy magic here, right? And look how the kids are like seeing the light beams and pointing up at them and seeing the wonder of the world. I feel like somebody might be a bit jaded. And they felt like they have lost their magic. Another story besides the whip, though. Definitely 11 is going to be a strong number today. 7s will be big. What did I just say? 7s will be big. Yeah, there's just another energy of Seven of Pentacles here too. 12, 11, 12. There's definitely something going in order here. The Roadrunner here, this is the king of the birds. It's about how the Roadrunner once had all these beautiful feathers and he loaned it to this other bird so that he could win this campaign. And then once he won the campaign, they kind of left the Roadrunner in the dust. It's, kind of like you can't worry about the distractions here. There's a fox. The fox is usually indicative of a swindler. Someone's trying to bring in a gift. To a lady. Alright, so I definitely get a lot of the feminine's energy here. This person could definitely be someone who's been mirroring you, but I'm getting a lot of masculine energy here. I know it ended with the lady here, but I'm getting the energy of somebody's got, like, they've got whiplash from something. Right? I get Aladdin with this too, right? On the magic carpet. Right? But there's some kind of energy that this person feels like they've been overshadowed by somebody else. Like they've helped somebody else and this person has left them in the dust, or something of this energy of they don't feel like they can compete with someone else. But the only reason that person can, yeah, there's this energy, they help someone and now this person's not trying to help them. This person is trying to sabotage them. And they're trying to bring a gift to this lady, right? There's definitely a feminine figure in this story, and you might not realize it, but people see the feminine as the lady, right? And not the there's two lady cards, there's two gentleman cards. The lady card that came out here is the Cinderella card, or not the Cinderella card. This is after the transformation, right? This is the person who was always, like, I don't know. I get a princess energy here. Someone sees you like a princess. Or wants to bring you a gift, treat you like a princess. There's something going on here, though. There's a lot of red tape. There's a tower of bureaucracy. There's something about, like I said, this person was born a princess. You got Rapunzel here. Like, you're up in a tower and there's something in the way, right? There's something in the way, but this is definitely a lover's energy going on. Get the clouds are starting to form here. They're starting to shift. Things are starting to change. I get light coming through the darkness on this energy. And you might not even realize it, but you could be in the top of this tower here, you could be this light through the darkness of whatever's going on. You see yourself like this. But these people see you as like a burst of light coming through. This could be happening in somebody's home. Could be dealing with people in their home life, right? It's the energy of you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Again, is it a happy home or is it the witch's cabin? I'm getting a dark female energy here. There's definitely a dark, older, feminine energy that's like, they've got the princess in the tower. That's the whole thing, right? Somehow this person is in the tower and it's based on rules and regulations or laws or something like that. Or they're using some sort of energy to keep this person entrapped. I get that Gollum and, not Gollum, Gothel energy, right? Like she portrays like this is a happy home and this is normal, but it's not normal. There's definitely a manipulative older female in this energy here. I get the feminine energy is safe. They're cozy. They're in a home right now. This isn't their home, right? Like they're someplace where they're able to take shelter, to find peace. And I get this masculine energy is about to go off on definitely on some kind of journey here. This is like a business thing here too. What is it called? It starts with an N. Based on trading. It's not investments. Damn it. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this card revolves around transport and trade. I forget the technical word. My goodness. I'm ridiculous lately. The story is about a kid who receives a boat. It's a magical boat. It's small enough to fit in his pocket. And it can, then it can grow to a full-size boat. They acquire new friends within the form of animals, which is usually symbolism. What we got? You got a stork, cat, or a monkey. You want to look at it. Right. Kind of like Dr. Dolittle energy. You ever see that new one with Robert Downey Jr. where all the animals are on the boat? This person can also hang out with some weird people. That could be it too. They'll I get the energy that whatever adventure this person's going on, he's got interesting characters around him. This person isn't a loner. They have friends. I'm going to pick up Animal House. That is an old movie. Only some of y'all are going to be able to pick up on that one with me. I get the energy of Animal House. What was that? That's an 80s Brat Pack movie, isn't it? Alright. Let's see what the tarot has to say. What's going on? Nine of Swords reversed. Right. And in this deck, it's cruelty. So someone's got an escape from cruelty here. They're letting go of anxiety. I get a release of that trauma. Oh, where'd you go? Where did you go? Rattling the chains. That's an energy for somebody. Got the Prince of Pentacles here. Okay, so this could be him too. Like I said, they could have very much mirrored your energy. I mean, this really could be masculine, feminine. You can put the roles wherever they fit. There's someone who's escaping some sort of anxiety. Someone's definitely had a major hit to their ego, you know what I'm saying? In their life at some point. So they're moving very slowly. Get the energy of the Lovers here. There's some sort of journey here to be overcome. There's a rite of passage happening here. Someone's trying to... The math ain't mathing. Somebody's trying to math it out, right? They're trying to figure it out. They're trying to understand this connection. They're moving very slow because they're trying to sort it out. This person is very passionate. They're very strong. They have very strong energy on this situation. They're building up their strength. Ace of Cups, right? I got Five of Swords here. So with all this, I get that they're building up the strength to accept this defeat, right? Getting defeat at all costs. So this is the rite of passage. It's like there's definitely an energy that something's going to have to be sacrificed here too. I get it. It's an ego defeat. That's what it is. It's an ego defeat. It's like what? I said no one would ever win my heart, but you won my heart and you weren't even trying to. They've got to get out of a third-party situation as well. Picking that up. Or this person has been constantly put in third-party situations. So be aware of this. This is part of their trauma as well. This person has constantly been in a third-party situation, which means, this doesn't mean they were dating multiple people or anything else like that. They've been in a third-party situation in the sense that there is a third party that has always been kind of controlling their life. Does that make sense? They've kind of, think about that witchy, manipulative older woman energy that's been in their energy and like manipulating them and steering them. I get that they're going to take a loss with that person as well. They feel divinely guided. Yeah, there's the King of Cups too. Get that full moon energy again. I don't know, when is the full moon? Too much. Okay. There's an escape here, right? There's an escape here for a couple of people. Once they bust out of this energy of whatever energy they're stuck in, there's a lot of abundance, joy, celebration to happen. I get somebody that they're like, this older energy is a pot stirrer. Success, gain, get a little bit of debauchery here. See, this is the energy they're escaping. It's this debauched energy, right? It's that sleeping around, party player energy that they're trying to escape, right? They've gone into a hermit mode because they want genuine love. That's what they've been looking for. See, I got escape from the interference from the puppet masters, Prince of Wands. Once whatever these chains this person's stuck in, once they're free of them, I get that they're gonna move fast. I get the energy they are gonna be left out in the cold. You got all the kings going on here, but they don't even care. I get from the seeds of disappointment, it led them to this Queen of Cups. They definitely see you as a Queen of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. Somebody definitely wants to build something with a solid foundation. I get that they've been played before. They're tired of the player energy. Tired of being hurt, let down. Like I said, they're tired of that debauched, lustful energy. They're looking for something more stable. They've been in a hermit mode for a while. But there's definitely about to be a break free. Get the energy, what did I just pick up? Hansel and Gretel. Escaping the cottage, right? The whole end of that story, they had to escape the abusive stepmother. They almost get eaten by the witch, who lured them in with candy and treats and everything else like that. And then they finally escaped back out. I'm pretty sure the father had left the stepmother, or stepmother died of something, the original Grimm's Tale, and they all lived happily ever after. I got ding dong, the witch is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead. There's some energy in here of the defeat or the final release from the manipulative energy of somebody. It's going to be like whiplash, too, when the release happens. And I get the energy of like somebody's been being pulled back for a really long time. Like the universe has been pulling them back, pulling them back, pulling them back. And then you're going to get that reverb of being released. It's coming, y'all. All right. Well, blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. Do we want something from... All right, who wants to speak up here? Has anybody got anything they want to say before they go? From the energies I'm picking up. 4D. What's on the airwaves? What's on your mind? You were actually telling the truth. Funny, I do that quite a lot. Yet people are always surprised. Jack Sparrow. For every question, there is an answer. For every answer, there is another question. Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for pizza. Pizza, the piece of the pie. This is really a joke and it's a reference. I get somebody's just really starting a spiritual journey and they're seeing you and you're predicting shit and it's kind of crazy. And I get they don't see how you could be so forgiving, But the whole thing behind this is the 143. And pi is a big thing, that, that 314 energy that we've got going on. And that's being that connected source of universe, right? And it's like, this person's just like, for every question there's another, there's an answer, and for every answer there's just another question. And it's like, stop paying full price for this shit, man. The universe is abundant, and that shit is free. Your emotions are slaves to your thoughts, and you are a slave to your emotions. Don't ever put me in a situation where I have to show you how heartless I can be. We're all in some kind of trouble. Am I the only one that sees it? Yeah, I get this, like, this energy of, it's like, yeah, okay, this one person may come off as very sweet and very forgiving, but I wouldn't push them. Right? And don't think anybody's life is perfect either. We're all in some kind of trouble. Piece of the pie one gets me all the time. This is how they see you. She paints her face to hide her face. Her eyes of deep water. It's not for a geisha to want. It's not for a geisha to feel. The geisha is the artist of the floating world. She dances, she sings, she entertains you. Whatever you want. The rest is shadows and secrets. Ooh, you have everything it takes. More than what it takes. And you're really, really stupid for not knowing that. See, I don't even mean to lie this out back and forth like this. There's definitely a conversation going on here. Like, you started definitely a spiritual journey for this person like that. I don't even know if they were aware of, 3D, 4D, 5D kind of types of energies before, and they're watching you and they don't understand how you're doing everything that you're doing, and it's like, you're just kind of looking goofy, right? Like, you're just like being your silly spiritual self, and people think that's so weird, and it's like, y'all paying full price for stuff that, abundant love and connection to source is free. Something that nobody could ever take from you. That's faith in any shape of the word. It doesn't matter what you believe in. I get serendipity from dogma. It was like, it doesn't matter what you have faith in, as long as you have faith. And the humans got the message all mixed up. Right? Then you get this, you're a slave to your emotions. You may come off as very emotional, and for you, you're like, no, I'm not emotional. I react to the situations as they are unfolding. Like, I hate that. What was it the other day? Somebody said, they're like, you could be a little aggressive. And I was like, am I aggressive? Am I aggressive or am I assertive? How come when a man puts his foot down and sets a hard line on a boundary, it's considered being assertive, but when a woman tries to do that, you're being emotional. You're being aggressive. It's like, no, this is what I said I wanted, and whatever it is, that's not what happened, right? It's like, no, or healthy boundaries. I told you not to do this, and then you still did this. So when I came back at you with a different tone in my voice, you're like, why are you so aggressive? I'm like, I'm not being aggressive. But, you know what I'm saying? That's the energy I'm getting. We're all in some kind of trouble. We're all in some kind of trouble. Am I the only one who sees it? And I get, that's part of their spiritual thing, right? Their spiritual opening up is they're starting to see everybody, right? Like, they might have never really looked at people before, and for whatever reason, you triggered them to try to look deeper into people, and then that's when they feel like, you dance and you sing and you entertain, you're very entertaining, but it's like, the rest is just so secret. The feminine really believes in this masculine. You have everything it takes. Like I said, this is on the 4D. You might not even really be talking to this person. Souls connect on different levels. If you wonder why you're always thinking about somebody, it's because, your souls are connected on a deeper level. If your souls are having a conversation, you don't have the antenna to pick it up. You only mess up when you mix up seasonal people with lifetime expectations. Yeah, there's some sort of having to give up. Like I said, you got the autumn release there earlier. I get that Medea. You know, people in your life are like leaves on a tree. Sometimes they're over here, sometimes they're over there. You know, the seasons change, they fall off and die. Some people are only around. Would she say to cast shade every now and then? Every now and again? I wouldn't say now and then, now and again at the same time. Because some people are like the branches. You got to be careful with branches. They seem real sturdy, but they'll break and leave you high and dry. You know, focus on the roots. Getting the message mixed up with the messenger. Definitely somebody getting the message mixed up with the messenger here. Okay, you think you got problems? What are you supposed to do if you're a manically depressed robot? See, somebody's been going through the motions here, right? They've been going through the motions here. There's definitely someone here, though, who might be in love with someone who's not sharing that same thing. It's like, I'm giving you the messages, but you're getting the, you know, the message mixed up with the messenger. Right? This one person's just delivering the message. Ask yourself, in 5 years, will any of this matter? I get this energy. It's just like, someone's always thinking long term, and the other person is like, you know, go ahead and make a move. I'm going to end it at that. I love y'all. I will be back as soon as I can, or whenever I can, or whenever the spirit moves me to do a reading. But blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all, and I'll be back when I'm back.